Hey everyone, Veda here, back with another collective message. Happy Tuesday, June 17th. It's currently 8:33 a.m. Chicago time and 76 degrees. Someone resents your confidence. It could have to do with you being in control of your energy, yourself, and maybe this person feels like you are in control of the people that come in contact with you. Someone is looking at you, they're giving you the side eye. They know that you're loved and protected by forces unseen. Constant galactic surveillance. So something about your confidence is getting under someone's skin. This person could be a masculine energy, doesn't have to be. Whatever the case, they will grow old and remain immature. So you're dealing with someone who's very focused on you, is quite immature, no matter what their age. We also have this relationship is beyond repair. They will always be dishonorable. So something about dishonor. This person has not just dishonored themselves, they've dishonored their bloodline, their ancestors. They could really feel that they are under the gun. Something about dishonorable discharge as well. You see this person differently. It has to do with betrayal. You're not empowering their foolishness. That could be why the resentment is also here. Yeah, see, look, I said it already. Your energy changes people in ways that they don't understand. So you got a lot of attention on you right now. You may or may not be aware of it. I don't think it's anything to be concerned with because you are under constant galactic surveillance. This could also have to do with the sort of surveillance that none of us really want. I know my devices got upgraded without my consent. Irritated the hell out of me. My fonts and everything got reorganized, changed. So someone could be very upset. They feel that things are out of their control. Could be this person here, he or she, that is feeling some kind of way about you that is, it's keeping them stuck. So I do feel like there's someone here, they're keeping themselves stuck. They're focusing on things that they really shouldn't be. Okay, behind your energy changes people in ways they don't understand. We have, they are afraid of you, yet refuse to leave you alone. So this person, yeah, they refuse to leave you alone because they know you've got some kind of powers, okay? Gift and a curse. This person feels cursed by you. And it could have something to do with alcohol consumption. Excuse me. Bait and switch. The stone isn't real. They allow themselves to be tricked, to be pulled into another direction, and they could be in hot water. So something about hot water. Now we have you are a mental gladiator. This energy came out yesterday. I think it was even one of the titles. There's something about your mental energy, your strength that hasn't been seen before, okay? You're a force to be reckoned with. Excuse me. They resent your confidence. And there could be something that you're doing that is increasing your confidence. Like you could be feeling you're just in a different space altogether. There's not much that's getting under your skin. You're taking charge. You're moving forward. You aren't going to stay the same. That could be what you've recently redetermined. You're not going to stay in the same spot. Something like that. Now we've got Caterpillar coming out. They resent your confidence. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming. Yeah, you continue to make these necessary changes. You're undergoing some sort of metamorphosis that can be seen physically, and it can also be felt energetically. We also have Torch, spiritual development. Wow. Enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. Understanding, they don't understand. How is it your energy is changing them? Why do they feel this way about you? Why can't they control it? Someone wants to know why they can't control themselves. This caterpillar is directly connected to the spiritual development I think there's something that perhaps you're not even quite aware of yet, but you can see the physical touches. Something about the physical touch. Yeah, you're making the demons around you angry. So this is next level spiritual development here. Yeah, your awareness is increasing. Your spatial awareness is increasing. Your intelligence. Spatial intelligence, right. He will grow old and remain immature. We have vase. This person is a secret admirer, so you might not be aware of who this is. It could be more than one person. Secret admirer, clarifying, someone who's growing old, but they are still immature. Maybe this person has been ignited by you. Maybe they can feel the shift, the change. They're not understanding it though, but that's not to say that they won't. This relationship is beyond repair. I feel like this is many relationships that you have maybe already moved away from, and yet these people continue to stay focused on you. They're wondering, how is it that you're more confident than before? These people never liked you. They never liked you. But guess what? If they thought they didn't like you then, they don't want to be near you now, okay? Because you're another person. You're a whole nother person. Relationship. Ladder. Climbing towards success. You've built this ladder. This is your ladder. You built it. Right, you planted the tree that built this ladder. You see this person differently now. So people are seeing you differently now. Someone thought you were foolish. You allowed people to think that you were foolish. Yeah. So there is some trickster energy coming through here. Machiavellian. It's interesting. Okay, look, we got the key here. It's landing on my wrist. So something about the key. And here we have the word success again. Climbing toward success. Right? Knowing that something at the bottom of the ladder can't be repaired. It's not going to stop you from moving upward. Successful outcome to your problems. Your problem could be a person. So there could be a person, obviously, with relationship beyond repair, ladder, key, vase. So something about your home, something about the energy in your home, it's been ignited. You know, the houses are alive. Your house, where you live, it's alive. Everything is alive around you. So there's something here within your environment that has been lit. And it could be helping you. There's major increase here. And it also has to do with gratitude. Let's see. Let's get a couple of more cards. Caterpillar. Haystack. Landing under immaturity. Karma. You will reap what you have sown. So interestingly enough, this is landing on top of he or she, this energy that's secretly admiring you, who's growing old, who remains immature. There is a relationship between you and them. It's beyond repair. You see that person differently now. They see you differently now, and yet your energy is still changing them. It's still close. You're closer to this person than it's beyond physical, okay? This person could be going under a major change here. Not for the better, obviously, again. So something is very obvious to this person now. Caterpillar, cater. Someone wanted you to cater to them. You could be the pillar within your community. There's something about your confidence. People see you as very strong, somewhat stoic. You are the one that brings in these changes, transmuting the energy, controlling the environment. Dagger. Oh, holy moly. Fear, worries, tense situation here. So there could be some sort of standoff. Macro level energy starting to kick in a little faster than usual. Yeah, I just want to thank you guys so much for continuing to be here, supporting the channel. And yeah, all right. There's a switch here, but let's just see what else we can get. There's something, this feels like fear-mongering. There's a tense situation, or someone is trying to roll up on you real sneaky. Let's see what else comes out. Torch, lightning, landing on vase. Control your anger or you will be sorry. You got, whoever this is, they are, this immature, that's actually doing a disservice to the energy that whoever this is they're currently in. Because this is quite unpleasant. You could find this person to just be very unpleasant. Maybe you always found them a little bit annoying, but when you reflect on it, you're like, no, that person was just wasn't for me, okay? And whatever it is that you're doing or you're saying, it's got this energy very upset. But if they don't control themselves, they're going to be sorry. And maybe they're realizing that already with this haystack here. So there is something happening to whoever this is. And maybe it's not a secret anymore that they do admire you. Maybe that's why they're mad, because they know they're watching you. This person could have laughed at your spiritual development, told other people that you were the one who was immature. Someone bragged about stabbing you in the back. They thought that they got one over on you. This person could have stolen some money from you, property. They thought they were going to get away with it. They're still angry, but they've been warned they better get control of themselves right now, or they haven't seen anything yet. Torch, spiritual development. This could also be Kundalini rising, that energy. Now we have Cup coming out. You should accept valid criticism. So this person, you could have told them something, and maybe it wasn't criticism, but that's how they took it. That's how they could still be taking it. You could have a platform and you're just, saying what you got to say, and someone is taking it all in, and they're like, "This, you're criticizing me. How dare you?" There's nothing wrong with constructive criticism. Absolutely not, especially if someone has a genuine best interest for you in mind. You don't have to like it, you don't have to accept it, but that doesn't make it invalid. So this could go both ways. Maybe this immature person, they did say something to you, and it just didn't sit well. Something this person said didn't sit well, and maybe it was valid. I don't know. This is getting a little funky here. We're going to get another card for Cup. I want to know what this criticism is. If I feel like it's kind of going both ways. Or maybe this is something, let's see. I don't know. Cup, what's this valid criticism here? Or you gave this person some valid criticism about their anger problems. Maybe at some point you had a bit of a temper, but since you've been going through this major transformation, you no longer really are letting anyone or their opinions get under your skin. Cup, you should accept valid criticism. Okay, so now we have Page of Coin and the High Priestess coming out. Mischievous. Happy news about your career. And this High Priestess, meditate, turn inward, and intuitive gifts. So for some of you, your career is your intuition. You've made, or you're making yourself viable is what's coming to mind, and I don't know why that is. Viable, something about viability. You're making a name for yourself. Maybe that wasn't necessarily your intent. Maybe this person offered you some valid criticism at the time about how to go about making a career change. Whatever the case is, you're doing something very new, very different. And I feel like whoever you are open to constructive criticism. That's how you grow. We all don't know everything. Okay, so it's interesting how that just kind of turned around a little bit. And now we've got the King of Wands at the bottom. So I do feel that you're being seen as very inspiring. Yes, here it is again. See, look. Okay, I knew something was here and I just couldn't really see. Don't be sensitive to criticism. Don't be sensitive to criticism. Cup, you should accept valid criticism. So this does have something to do with something that perhaps you were advised about, and maybe you didn't. Maybe you took it too personally, something that you took too personally, but you've since had a change of heart. Does that mean you've had a change of heart to repair whatever relationship this is? I don't know. You know, this energy shifts quite a bit. Or there is someone here that you like I said, you did give this person good advice. They took it as criticism, and maybe now they're stuck. Regardless, High Priestess with the King of Wands is good, and that's good energy. You could be seen as quite ambitious. You are. I feel you've already been moved into some sort of spiritual role, leadership role. Something about a scholarship here. So someone could be starting a non-for-profit to raise scholarship money for trades. Something about trade schools and non-for-profit scholarship money. Magician here, you are a master manifester. You're in that energy now. And so as you become more powerful, stronger, creative, intuitive, sometimes this criticism might actually be helpful. So I think overall the message here is to just keep an open mind, hear someone out. It doesn't mean you have to respond. It doesn't mean you have to agree. There's been plenty of times where someone has told me something and initially I don't like it right away, but if I sit and think about it a little bit more, it makes sense. So there could be something here that is now making sense to you or this other energy. Okay, so yeah, we'll just put that back and go to ladder, climbing towards success. This King of Wands is fire sign. Horseshoe, good luck. Good luck, climbing towards success. Someone sees you as a good luck charm. Someone knows they really just messed up. Dagger, torch, cup, horseshoe, caterpillar, cater, pillar, vase, erase, something about erase. Something's been erased. Lightning, this is tower also. Haystack, lightning, ladder. Something is the foundation for whoever this person is. It's crumbling. So someone's foundation is crumbling. That could be a part of the spiritual transformation that this energy is going through, having been lit by your energy. Because you change people in ways that they don't understand. They don't know how to leave you alone. They see you as a gift and a curse. Someone could really be working hard to come out of whatever sort of addiction this might be ruining. So there's ruin here. Someone feels like they just can't think clear. bait and switch. Someone did get tricked, bamboozled. They thought something was real. It's not. You can't always be happy, but you can always be grateful. I feel like for some, this is also the advice someone was given. You know, things can't always work out the way you want them to, but you that doesn't mean you can't be grateful. And then we have, I can't handle the separation any longer. Can we talk? I adore your beautiful mind. You've saved me from myself. So you are saving someone or many people, and you may not know it. Your powers are a gift, but sometimes to others they might feel like a curse because you force people to look at themselves completely. Key. You see this person differently. Now we have 3 cards coming out. Tiger, feline energy, doing something risky, taking a chance. Someone wants to take a chance, come toward you. A successful outcome to your problem. So if you are encountering some obstacles, there is an external energy. Could be galactic, okay? Could be who knows what. They're coming in to maybe give you information that's going to allow you to look at something very differently. Whatever this is, it's going to take you over the top. It might feel risky. It might actually be risky, but you're going to take a chance. And now we have Jug, light-hearted, carefree time. So whatever this is, it might start out a bit intense, but it's going to balance out very quickly. You'll be excited to have accepted this challenge, this new person, this new beginning. It's going to really be phenomenal, okay? And I feel like there's someone here that sees you as absolutely phenomenal. Something could have already started to manifest for you in the month of April, or this could be something that will, you'll start to see the fruits of your labor in April of 2026. Behind April, we have Ram, a stubborn, aggressive person. And then we have Finger. So there is someone that sees you as stubborn and aggressive, warning you of a problem, either now or in the near future. So for someone, this is a warning, okay? And it could have to do with being stubborn, aggressive, allowing someone else to provoke you. We're going to keep these out and read those separately because that's interesting. And then we have March. So something could have happened in March and April. Behind March, we have Hat. You will be playing a different role. Oh, so your role is changing. Oh my. Older woman here. So now we got older woman. She don't look much better than the older man. But, you know, something about an older woman, not unsuccessful plans. And then we have Skull. What? Hidden secrets can harm you. Oh no, we got to figure this out too. Okay. We're going to put all these cards back, otherwise this reading will be 1,000 years. 1,000 years long. Something's been 1,000 years in the making. Okay, so I think this is all good. This is all good. Keep doing what you're doing. A lot of changes on the horizon for you. I think that you're going to continue to see many people differently. It has to do with your growth. Your vision is changing. Your third eye is completely reorganized. So something about reorganization when it comes to your mental clarity. Let's go there. And let's go here. Okay, so we have, you will be playing a different role. March, Finger. Actually, that went like that. Okay, so something is moving. So this could have already started in April of this year and it's going into March of 2026. So let's start with this finger. I didn't even see these cards here. It's, what the heck? All right, I'm not going to look. We'll just put them back there. Finger. Someone who pointed the finger at you should have heeded their own warning. Near future. Independence. Realizing the need for change and striving for karmic justice. I shouldn't have put those cards back. What was that card? It was karma, and it was landing on the old immature energy. So you definitely told this person something. Okay, so yeah, here's the order again. I didn't even realize it. So that immature energy, he or she is this ram. This person is very stubborn, very aggressive. You moved away from them, regained your independence. Maybe they thought you were finger pointing at them, or they're still finger pointing. You warned them about something. It could have already started to kick off in April, and so they're mad. Okay. At the bottom of independence, okay, we got commitment here. So yeah, definitely a relationship for someone. Uncertainty surrounds the long term. Remember, we also have that secret admirer energy. So I do feel like in some cases, this is more than one person, for sure. My voice doesn't sound like it normally sounds. I don't feel like I have, I sleep under a fan, and sometimes it gets me really congested, but I don't know. There's something going on with my hearing, and I don't sound like myself. It's very odd. It's weird. Okay. Anyway, anywho, realizing the need for change and striving for karmic justice. The path of solitude reveals truths unseen in the company of others. So that is the criticism, the advice that you gave this person. You're never going to change. You're never going to get better because of the people that you surround yourself with. A bunch of stubborn, aggressive-ass old goats. You could have literally told them that. Yep. Somebody could be an Aries. Ram. Oh, Trump card. This card showed up yesterday. Number 55. Macro level energies. Macro living. So you are existing between realms for sure. Okay, so your power has been reserved all this time up until now. So there's something that could have occurred within you in April of 2025, became apparent to you, became apparent in March of 2025. You understand that you are already playing a different role when it comes to this earthly ascension that is happening all around many, okay? Something about you that's been hidden is now being seen, revealed to you. Ooh, only to the worthy, reserved power, using it strategically when needed. Someone didn't realize how much power you really had. Someone didn't expect you to be so wise. So I feel like, too, whoever you are, you are very gifted with dealing with all sorts of people. It does not matter if they are aggressive, if maybe their thoughts are a little bit slow. You have a way of really, I don't want to say sticking it to people, but that's what's coming to mind. But you can calm people down. There's just something that your energy does. And I don't know if it's transmutation necessarily, but you're able to deal with people. Like, let's just say if this is a very aggressive, stubborn person, and you're having some sort of verbal altercation with them, and they typically would maybe physically try to assault someone else, but they know that doing something like that to you would have some sort of reaction, like very horrible for them. How do they know this? They just know. So this could even be some sort of bully type of energy that is really like, they didn't know how much of you was hidden. Yeah, because skull is under here. Hidden secrets harm you. I feel like this person, whoever they are, that's accustomed to getting their way, maybe even forcefully with other people, didn't realize that doing whatever they were trying to do to you could harm them. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yep. Guidance from above. Yep. Oh my. So, yeah. Somebody's not in good shape. They messed up. Yeah, somebody feels like they should have protected themselves from you. This person, there's a hard hat here. Gloves. Huh. Interesting. April. Someone's name could be April. Imprisonment. So this could be some sort of incarceration. Someone's going to be sentenced. They're going to serve their term starting in April of 2026. Their plans of being set free are unsuccessful. Macro level, in some cases, someone thought they were going to be able to use you, maybe even as an alibi to get them out of a situation. It's not happening. Not happening. Successful, seeks validation through fame and feels unstable. So yeah, there is definitely unstable energy all up in here. But I feel like you've just reached such a high level in your development, your spiritual development, your mental prowess, that, yeah, you just like this. Whatever. Yeah, this is next level. This is next level energy. Consequences of non-compliance can be severe and lasting. There was something that you didn't comply with, and someone thought that you wouldn't be in this position now because of your non-compliance, but you absolutely are doing your thing. You haven't even started yet. You haven't even revealed your full self all the way yet. And I feel like that might even be out of your control. It's something connected to the galactics. Galactic energy. Interest. Compound interest. Oh, yeah. So see, this is also interesting because with this non-compliance here, there are people that suffered quite a bit, lost their businesses, their homes, their careers, because they didn't comply with a certain narrative. Those people have to be paid back with interest. They have to be paid with interest. So if this is the energy that you have found yourself in, whatever was taken from you, it's got to be paid back with interest. If this is a person that took something from you because you wouldn't comply, they have to pay this back to you. Yep. Yeah. This is someone who is greedy, valuing wealth over emotional bonds. Someone prioritized, or many people, yeah, see, that's what the hell this is. Okay. Well, on a macro level, all of these people that, oh yeah, ooh, they in trouble. Oh, mofos. Okay. All these people that made a lot of money, profit, they might still even be making money doing, trying to control other people. They got to pay all of this back. Everything. Yeah. This is quite interesting energy here, I have to say. So this interest could be 6%, it could be 9%, but somebody is being paid back what they've lost plus interest. Sudden wealth. Landing on older woman. False security lingers in material abundance, masking deeper voids. Constant craving for external validation dims the value of inner worth. You will be playing a different role. So you could be dealing with an older woman, over the top older woman who has had a false security, deeper void, very shallow. I still feel like, this says one thing, but I'm looking at the card. You've got this cannon here with all of this money. I feel like this is this interest, this compound interest. There's something that you have to be paid back. And I don't care how it comes, it's going to come. Hidden legal dangers lurks and threatens your peace. All these people who threaten your peace, they got to pay it back. Deadline, and they're on a deadline. They better hurry up. Happy endings, reaching out first, peeping. Somebody stole from you. Yes, I had this. It was 10% though. It was like 10%. Somebody stole something, money, and they've had chances to give it back to you now. And every time that deadline rolls over, the interest compounds. So if they don't pay you back, then they just lose more. So whoever has stolen something from you or caused you to lose a lot financially, that has hindered your ability to function in the material realm, okay? They have already lost far more than what they've taken from you. And that is going to continue. The deadlines keep getting reset. When they don't meet the deadline to pay you back, it's the clock starts over, okay? This is serious. This is serious. I know in Chicago, we got these unions, and I know a lot of people don't like unions, but the plumbers union, I looked this up. When those dudes, it was a bunch of dudes, I guess, that refused to get the, thing in the arm, and they lost work. There was a court order, and I don't know if it's been reversed or whatever. I haven't looked at it, but they had to be reinstated and repaid. And I think it might have been like 7% interest. I don't remember what it said exactly, but these dudes that didn't comply, non-compliance, they got to be paid back everything they lost plus interest. And I feel like there's going to be some sort of precedent or something that's being set. So, okay, I'm on a tangent now. Let me just try to go to March, and then I'm gonna close this out. I've already had quite a bit of coffee, but I feel like I need another cup. March. I don't know. I feel really excited. You guys life is about to change for you. I can feel it. Ooh, no. The Casanova, y'all, is coming out. 21. It's in the reverse. This person. I was naive to think that fleeting affairs could ever take the place of a genuine connection. I should have trusted my heart more than my craving for new experiences. Well, that's a nice way to put it, isn't it? These third parties that were just new experiences. Please forgive me for doubting the bond we share. March. So this does not necessarily have to be March the month. This could be marching toward you. Is Casanova. Is Cavanova a word? I don't know. 21, this is the world card also. So I feel like you are being put on the world stage. That's a part of your new role that you're playing, global stage energy. Yes. Look at this. Guidance from above. Willingness to be open to the connection. Someone wants you to be willing to be open to this connection that you might have had or not. I don't know. Brings graceful understanding and enhances your presence. Excuse me. Enhances your presence. I think I've already talked on that. Like your physical presence, something has changed energetically that makes you even appear like more intimidating is what comes to mind. And maybe, you know, you're not a huge person. Maybe you don't have some sort of overpowering physical presence physically, but energetically you most certainly do. Yeah. Clarity arrives when you allow yourself to be receptive. That's this finger here. So I feel like the warning for the collective is because you are switching roles, things are reversing. You got a lot going for you. You have a lot coming to you, and sometimes when you experience the shifts, let's just say your money income bracket changes drastically, rises. It can be a little daunting. It can be daunting. So I feel like this is more of a reminder to just stay humble. Okay, that's for someone, not everyone. Remember, if whatever doesn't resonate with you, it's not for you. It's no big deal. Don't take it personal. And maybe that's what you also told someone. Okay, I said what I said. It doesn't resonate with you. Don't take it personally. I was just trying to help you out. Stay mad. I'm out. Something like that. Okay, just do it. Just do it at the bottom. Let's get a card for this Trump card here. So this is macro level energy. Some imprisonments happening. It's got to do with the financial sector. And some sort of Ponzi scheme, sudden wealth, set high standards. Actually, let me put that back. Skull, no, Trump card. Yeah, okay, you see where that landed? Digital concentration camp, central bankers, imprisonment, interest. It's got to do with the financial sector and these dark agendas. Okay, well, that really, wow. Third degree burns. I think this card showed up yesterday. He believes he can't live without you. Girl or boy, you better run. Layoffs, massive layoffs. A psychiatric break coming behind layoff and designer handbag addiction. I said agent. It's because I was looking at this card, double agent. So yeah, your brain might be working super duper fast. You can't keep up. It's okay. Okay. So somebody could have, these are third degree burns. That's fires. Okay, this is a banking system, central banking system, dark agendas. You can take it from there, okay? These people, their plans are unsuccessful with tearing down the collective. There is a new galactic sheriff in town, okay? This is no joke. Trump card. Ooh, smack on there. Wet brain. So something going on with somebody's brain. Stuff is not firing right. You're not angry. You're assertive. Growth mindset. Nanotechnology. Time traveler. If they hit you once, they will hit you again. You have no protection if you go back to this person. Spiritual watch list. So there are a lot of these energies that have done way too much. Dark agenda, double agents, the deadlines keep resetting. Their thoughts just aren't clear. Wet brain. Let's get another card for wet brain and Trump card number 55. Look, stolen inheritance, but it went back in. So as I've already said, you got to be paid back plus interest. Wet brain, Trump card. Bankrupt. How interesting. Hidden riches. Money grab. Brutal workplace environment. Lawfare. Earth angel. Yeah. So whoever you are, Earth angel, you've been through a lot. Propaganda. Unlicensed doctor tax reparations. This is all on the macro level. Oh, beauty pageant. Look, I'm just pulling the cards out. I'm not going to say nothing on this. The arrogant cannot stand in your presence. You hate all who do wrong. Unlicensed doctor propaganda. So there's some unlicensed doctor that's in trouble. It has to do with this imprisonment interest. The digital concentration camp is the propaganda. Bankruptcy, lawfare, using the law unlawfully, brutal workplace environment. So this could be a labor dispute. I already talked about the plumbers union. So this is a labor dispute. Beauty pageant, earth angel. So yeah, your energy is doing things in ways that could be ooh, what? All right, this didn't win. All over, you prefer your own company, red rum, hiding, destroying evidence. Everything is coming to the surface. Everything. Not. Cyborg fairy energy. Woo! Lethal weapon. And France. So something about cyborg. The fairies. Fairies are tricky, so you could resonate with fairy energy. Something about artificial intelligence and the spiritual world. There's some sort of commingling of sorts. All right, let's just go to this older woman. See what this chick is up with. Up with. I don't know what I'm saying. Ooh. 8th Industrial Revolution. Damn. Lethal weapon again. So we definitely got something going on with weaponry. This has to do with artificial intelligence and spiritual intelligence. And this 8th Industrial Revolution. So this is also transhumanism. I don't want to get all... Now I'm just going to take this to another 1,000 years. We're not going to get into that. If these cards come out again early in a reading, then we'll see what else is up. But I'm overwhelmed. But this is transhumanism. So there's something major going down. Ooh, I swear, I'm just so nosy. 8th Industrial Revolution. We haven't seen this card in quite some time. So, and there's an old woman that has something to do with this. Or this is some sort of cyborg. Or this is an ancestor. Okay. An 8th Industrial Earth Angel is quite significant. I don't think this deck is going to fly. Cyborg Fairy. Nine of Cups. The light. Okay. Healing, preserves health, and cures disease. So there is some... Yeah, I think I already said this. You guys could feel, someone is feeling a shift in their physical body. So there's some sort of healing that's occurring. Or this healing could have to do with the 8th Industrial Revolution. People coming into their true power with Earth Angel being in the middle and literally not needing the intervention of medical science anymore. That could already be happening for someone. 9 of Cups. God, the kindest giver. God, the kindest giver. So someone has been given a reprieve, for sure. So this propaganda here could be that you don't have control over your physical self. But you do. God is in control. Earth Angel. Wow. Ace of Wands. Look at that. Another light card. So this is a major shift. Eloquence gives answers to those in doubt. That's you. So you are being seen as an Earth Angel. Yes. Angelic intervention here. For sure. Someone is healing. Okay. 8th Industrial Revolution. So if you are older in age, you could look quite young, or physically you've got some sort of physical strength of someone that's younger, something like that. 8th Industrial Revolution. Wow, the world, again, we already saw 21. I should have kept these. Wait, here it is. It's already here. The world, 21. Okay, 8th Industrial Revolution. Fountain of wisdom, gives success in all ventures. God, the source of wisdom. Yeah, you can't replace God. And that's kind of been a part of these dark agendas here. So something has been reset, maybe. 9 of Swords. This is dark. Causes great battles and wars. Causes wounds to putrefy. I can't say the word. Anyway. Putin. Yeah. Okay, well, done with this. Maybe we'll just do this angel deck. Wow, flirt. Extend your light-hearted energy to others. You're doing that. I already said that at the beginning of the reading. The card did anyway. I don't know where it went. There was something about light-heartedness. You're playing a different role. Dang it. Where was that card? Good luck. No, that wasn't it. Yeah, here it is. Lighthearted. This was the jug. So a lot of repeat messages are coming out. So that's very important. Feeling lighter, carefree, having more time to do what you want, pursuing what you want. Lighthearted expression, lighthearted energies. Being around people that are very similar to your frequency, earth angel, or share the same frequency, where you can all be free, speak freely without worrying about offending somebody. Okay, so you are definitely moving closer, or attracting more of those that share your frequency, making for a light-hearted, a lighter existence. Okay, free yourself. Right, it's a time to take back control of your life. I don't feel that you've lost control. You're just becoming stronger. Someone does want to express their love to you. Okay, someone is they love your love language. So some of you have a very different sort of love language, very giving. Indigo and crystal children. Archangel Metatron. You have a bond with children. In particular, you can help children who are sensitive. Some of you are certainly have always been sensitive since you were a child. Children and animals are very attracted to your energy. You are seen as angelic. All is well. Archangel Jeremiah. Everything is happening exactly as it is supposed to. With hidden blessings, you will soon understand. So if there's something, and then we got moon cycle. So if there's something that doesn't feel all the way clear, it's you're going to get the answers, or they're going to come up to the surface from within. I feel like whoever you are, you have the answers already. I don't feel like you're searching for much when it comes to clarity. Maybe just confirmations, but yeah. All right, collective. That's what I have. This reading, I know it went everywhere, and just what it does. See you guys soon.